Hey, Shalom. This is your brother Gabal War. Back at it again with a street teaching camp through the will of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. But first and foremost, before I get started, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rakak Radash. And as always, I want to give double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and that taught me this truth through the will of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Peace and infinite salutation be unto the elect, the house of David, that the Lord is raising up in these last days, which is made up of you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and scattered Israelites amongst the other nation that look like the other nation, but according to your pedigree, you go back to the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, as we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. All right? Like I said, back at it again with another street teaching camp through the will of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Abaratazah, all right, Lord willing, all right, that this lesson can be edifying as well as uplifting to those that's taking heed unto the words of the Lord. All right, as we are in these last days, okay, we are in the very last days, man. All right, last days of this rulership, the current rulership that we in. All right, believe it or not, if you didn't know or not, all right, Babylon the Great, which is America, all right, aka Egypt, all right, aka spiritual Sodom in Egypt, all right, the daughter of Babylon, all right, which is America, United States of America, all right, this place is going to be destroyed, man. This place is going to be destroyed by nuclear missiles, all right, and this place is going to be invaded by what you call UFOs, which is the chariots of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, all right, which you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, all right, which is a disrespect, man, all right. He had a Hebrew name because he was from the tribe of Judah. He was an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, all right. So his name was not Jesus Christ, all right. But he will come back. Salakia, forgive me. All right, Yahweh Shai will come back and he will invade, all right, this place. He will invade the whole world on top of that, actually, okay? You see? And you people are going to be in a rude awakening because when he returns, he's not going to look like what Christianity has been teaching you, all right? When the Lord comes back, he's going to look like a so-called black man, all right? So first and foremost, let me open up with the book of Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8, and it says, the prophets that has been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence, just like how the Lord has raised up the prophets in the ancient time to prophesy against the kingdoms back then. All right, the Lord has raised up his prophets in these last days to prophesy against this place, man, to prophesy against the whole world, you see, because it says what? All right, to prophesy unto all nations, okay? Let me see if I can get that real quick. Bear with me now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me just read that again in the book of Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8, and it says, and the prophets that has been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Verse 9, and the prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord has truly sent them. Okay? And once again, just like in the back in the ancient time, the Lord has raising up his prophets to prophesy against all kingdoms, right? Well, the Lord's doing the same thing now, man. All right? Because we're really just prophesying to let's go to real quick the book of Isaiah chapter 13, because the Lord has raising up his prophets to first and foremost let these other nations know, especially to let Esau know that his world is coming to an end. All right? But then again, we're prophesying to warn our people, man. All right? To warn our people, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, to wake up. All right? And to awake out of sleep. All right? Because we know that what? That the Lord is coming back. You see? And that salvation is being opened unto the elect. You see? And we are waking up the elect. All right? And you just don't know who is of the elect. That's the thing about it. You see, you can be of the elect. All right? But you just don't know. All right? This is the book of Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 1, and it says the burden of Babylon. All right? Now that's talking about here. It's talking about here America. And it says, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. You see, so we out here. The Lord has raising up his prophets, all right, from the nation of Israel. He's waking up his prophets to what? To prophesy against this current rulership. To prophesy against this kingdom. All right? To prophesy against you kings and you nobles. All right? You know, it says, lift up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go down into the gates of the nobles. You see, because, and this is the reason why we was commanded, all right? We was commanded by our elders and apostles to make these videos, man, and to put them up in a platform on social media, all right? Especially on YouTube, man. You see, because you know for sure that these damn elites, they are watching these videos, man. They know that we out here, okay? All right, and so what I want to get into, all right, the topic of this lesson is I want to get into the book of Revelation chapter 18. Lord willing, that I'll be able to break it down good enough so you can understand it, okay? Because you got to understand that the whole book of Revelation is very important, man. It's very heavy. You see? Okay? Because it's about now. It's about revealing the end times. Okay? All right? And we know that, especially in the book of Revelation chapter 18, it's talking about here America. All right? So real quick, this is the book of Revelation chapter 18. And it says, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with his strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. So real quick, before I break that down, all right, just before I break down Revelation chapter 18 verse 2, who is Babylon the Great? All right, let's go to Revelation chapter 17, because you got to understand that the book of Revelation was written by the book of Revelation was written by John the Revelator. All right, John was one of the apostles, all right, one of the disciples of Yahweh Shai, and became apostle, all right, because he was sent away. When you look up the word apostle, it means to be sent away, right? So real quick, he was receiving these visions by the Lord himself, man. All right, about the end times, all right, revealing the end times, right? And the Lord told him. He told him about Babylon the Great, but real quick, all right, when John the Revelator received these visions, all right, about the end times, you see, so you got to keep in mind that he named Babylon, he named America Babylon the Great, because when you look up the word Babylon, it means confusion. You see, so this was not talking about ancient Babylon, because during this time already, Babylon was already destroyed. Ancient Babylon was already destroyed. So we know for sure that John the Revelator was not talking about ancient Babylon. Okay? I'm pretty sure it was probably like a couple thousand years. I take that back. But it has been already destroyed, because I don't know for sure how long was Babylon already taken down. All right? Until the scene when John the Revelator, all right, received these visions concerning the end time. But once again, it was not talking about ancient Babylon, but it was talking about a new Babylon, all right, which is talking about here America. Once again, Babylon, when you look up the word Babylon, it means confusion. So let's go to the book of Revelations, chapter 17 and verse 1. And it says, and there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither. I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. All right, so what is that great whore? Real quick, that sitteth upon many waters. Who is that great whore that sitteth upon many waters? First and foremost, let's look up. All right, let's find out what it means of waters. What is the waters? What does the waters mean? What does the water what does the water mean? Okay, jumping down to verse 15 in the same chapters, in the same chapter, Revelation chapter 17, verse 15. It says, and he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are people and multitude and nations and tongues. So the waters is talking about the people. All right, so going back to the top, and it says in verse 1, and it says, and there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth has committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth has made drunk with the wine of her fornication. Okay, so when it says that great whore that sitteth upon many waters, all right, it's talking about America. America is known as a great whore. Why? Because America is committing fornication with these other nations. These other nations has been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. Real quick. Now, if I have over here, when you look into the great whore, all right, when you go into her fornication, which is her philosophies, all right, which is her democracy, her religion, you know, America pushes homosexuality, it pushes adultery, covetous, murder, lies, all right, and idol worshiping. You see, this is what America pushes. Okay, America pushes all wickedness. You see, and all these other nations has taken the philosophies of this place, man, has drunken the wine of this whore, right? And verse 3, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet colored beast. All right, and scarlet colored beast, a scarlet color is another word, to meaning red. Okay, it's just another word that means red. All right, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet colored beast, full of name of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. All right, now there's 7 heads and 10 horns. The 7 hands represents Germania Minor, Germania Major, Spain, France, Greece, Great Britain, and Neverland, I believe. I got it here on paper, but I wanted to make sure if I was correct. And I believe I was correct. All right, but let me repeat it again. All right, the 7 heads represents the Greeks, Great Britain, Germania Minor, Spain, France, Rome. All right, I knew it was Rome. I forgot about Rome. All right, but Rome and Germania Minor. All right, Germania Major, Slovakia. All right, so let me repeat that again. All right, Germania Major, Rome. Okay, France, Spain, Great Britain. All right, and Germania Minor. Okay, and the Greeks. All right, which that makes up the 7 heads. And it says in the 10 horns, which is the European Economic Community, all right, or the EU, all right, and NATO, okay. So the 7 heads and 10 horns represents the EU, all right, and NATO. That's what that's talking about in the book of Revelation when it's talking about the 7 heads and 10 horns, all right. And we know that the 7 heads is the 7 government of Esau, all right. The major 7, the 7 heads, the 7, the top major country that plays a big part in the beast system, okay. And it says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abomination and filthiness of her fornication. All right, and then it says that the woman sitteth upon the scarlet colored beast, because you gotta understand that America, all right, America is what is America is overall. You see what I'm saying? America has puffed it. America has puffed it up throughout time. All right, against her allies, man. You see, America has become this police on the planet Earth. All right, that's why America pushes her democracy throughout the 4 corners of the world, bringing fear, all right, throughout the whole world, right? America has done that. So that's the reason why America sits upon this upon the scarlet colored beast. All right. And it says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, because when you see America from the outside, America looks pleasant. All right, America pushes this American dream into having these other nations and having all the people believe that America is the way. Okay, for an example, you got a lot of the northern tribes, a lot of the Latin tribes, so-called Latinos and Hispanics. They see America as being the dream. All right, you see, they see America as being the dream. And then that's the reason why you got a lot of these Israelites, a lot of Jake coming over here, they're risking their lives. They are risking their lives trying to come over here, trying to cross the border, man. Because they think that when they come over here, that there's gonna be a better life for them. Okay? So that's the reason why when it says that the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, right? Having a golden cup in her hand, full of abomination and filthiness of her fornication. You see, but when you come over here, it's otherwise, man. All right, you got to deal with the filthiness, the wickedness. When you come over here to this side of the world, all right, you see, you're being drunk. All right, you have become drunk with the fornications of this place, man. And it will destroy you, man. This place, it will destroy you. Just like how if you drinking, okay, when you drink the wine, when you drink too much wine, you become sick. Okay, when you drink too much wine, you become sick, man. And all these nations has become sick for drinking that wine of this place, Babylon the great whore that sitteth upon the color, all right, the scarlet colored beast that sitteth upon many waters. Verse 5, Revelation 17 and verse 5, and it says, and upon her forehead was a name written, mystery, mystery, Babylon the great, the mother of harlots and the abomination of the earth. You see that? Mystery, Babylon the great, because it is a mystery, man. All right, that's what the scripture says, that he that has an ear, let him hear. Okay, because you got to have the spirit, meaning that you have to have the spirit to understand this. If you don't have the spirit to understand it, all right, then it is going to be a mystery. It is a mystery, but to you it's going to be like dark. It's going to be dark parables to you if you don't have the spirit, man. Okay, and that's what the scripture says, that only the elect will attain this truth, and the rest will blind it. Okay, because only the elect will understand what's going on. Only the elect will understand the scriptures, man, and the dark parables and the mysteries that is written there in the scriptures, man. Verse 6, and it says, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints. Who is the saints? This is the book of Psalms 148, and verse 14, and it says, he also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even the children of Israel, a people near unto him, praise ye the Lord. All right, so the saints of the Lord, all right, which his true name is Yahweh, and his only begotten son's name is Yahweh Shai. Okay, his saints is who? The Israelites. All right, the children of Israel, the people of Israel. So going back to the book of Revelation, chapter 17, and it says, verse 6, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints, and with the blood of the murderers of Yahweh Shai. All right, and when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. You see, because when you got to understand when all right, so real quick, it says that what she was found, all right, she was found drunken with the blood of the saints. Once again, this is the children of Israel. The children of Israel is you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the true Israelites. You come from the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, we know for a fact that the so-called black man, all right, the so-called Negro man, which comes from the tribe of Judah, all right, that we know for sure that they came over here to serve captivity, to serve slavery here in the United States of America, right? We know that for sure. Okay, and we know that for sure that this place was stolen from the so-called Native Americans, which is the tribe of Reuben, all right, which is the tribe of Gad, okay, and it's the tribe of Issachar. And we know for sure that Babylon the Great, America, went into Central America and to South America, to Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and pushed democracy, all right, and pushed democracy upon those people, man. You see, and you afflicted those people, man. You afflicted those people, all right, and those are the children of Israel, okay? So it says once again, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the murderers of Yahweh Shai. All right, real quick, let me
Martyrs.
let's look up the word murders.
How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good.
Yes, sir.
David says how it's not today.
For real?
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this question. I will leave.